reading your book. I just want to update. What direction are we moving towards? Deflation, inflation, or hyperinflation?
Well, we still have not, we've had this threat of deflation when in the 2008 crash there was, and I talked about that. I said first there would be the threat of deflation, to which Ben Bernanke would overreact and do bailouts and stuff, and it all came true. And it's still coming true. He's expanding the currency supply right now. And the thing is, as we expand our currency supply and dilute the purchasing power of the dollar, our currency falls compared to other currencies, and the countries that are selling the U.S. a bunch of stuff, and their economies are based on that, they sell less stuff because their stuff is expensive in America, so they start printing a bunch of currency and dilute their currency supply. And so it's a race to the bottom, basically. The only thing that goes up in this scenario is gold and silver. But what I see is that we're still in a big credit bubble. And Richard Duncan will be speaking about this in a few minutes. And this all bubbles pop eventually. There's this giant worldwide credit bubble that's about to pop, and when it does, that's deflationary. And at that point, you should see all the world's central banks start creating currency like crazy, trying to get us out of this deflationary collapse. And then it's possible that we would go into hyperinflation. So I still see exactly the scenario that I said in the book, and about a third of it has already come true since I wrote it. But it's
all of us to get out of our loans, finish paying our debts.
I don't owe anything to anybody. I'm completely debt-free, and I got a whole bunch of gold and silver. So I don't recommend anything to anybody. What I tell people is what I'm doing. That's one difference about my company. Everybody in my company invests in gold and silver, and we do what we say. So we lead by example, living what we preach. So yes.